Hey, fifth grade. Hope you're having a good week so far. So, let's go over your checklist and a few things for your assignments on April 29th today for reading class. So, this is week 5, and I just want to go over a few things for y'all to understand drama a little bit better. So, we've been talking about poetry. Now, we're going to jump into drama this week. So, you guys are probably already familiar with drama, so it's not anything new. So let's just refresh your memory and go over and see what you can remember. So let's look at your checklist. So the first thing on your checklist, you log on to Google Classroom and watch Miss Christie's videos to go over the lesson and checklist. Watch YouTube video on elements of drama. So quickly to talk about drama before we move into the rest of the to-do list, let's quickly talk about what a drama is. So in case you don't look at that video that's on YouTube, it's called Elements of Drama. That's the first thing I want you to look at. I'll just briefly describe it to you. So elements of drama. So the word drama, what that means, it's a piece of writing. We also call that a script that tells a story and it's acted out on stage. Okay, so think of dramas and plays as the same thing. So an act is something a little different. It's the main section of a drama. Think of it like the chapter of a book. You know how a book is split up into different chapters because different things are happening in each chapter. Sometimes the scenery, the setting is changed. So that's the same thing kind of with an act. It's different sections of a drama. The scene is exactly where the specific events happen. The scene changes each time the setting changes. Okay, then you have your stage directions. Those are exactly what the actor should do. It tells you to stand this way, to cough, to laugh, and usually that's always in parentheses. Okay, I'll show you guys some examples here in a little bit. The dialogue, what that means, so these are all definition vocabulary words. The dialogue are just the actual lines that are spoken out loud by the actor. So those are the lines and the things that you need to memorize to say in your play. So once you guys get to middle school and high school, there's a lot of opportunities to get into theater and drama if you guys are really interested in this kind of work. Okay, so let's look at an example. So after this week, you guys are going to have study island practice next week, and that is going to review everything you learned from poetry, like figurative language, and then it's also going to include drama as well. So let's look at this example from Study Island. So in this example, you have your characters listed here. So you can see the different characters that are included in the drama, and it tells you specifically what that character is like. So you can always pick which character that you want to be, and that's the role that you should play. So you're not playing the person that you are, you're playing this character. So you have to think exactly if you were in their shoes, what they would be doing. So if it's a father, you should have like a father voice. If it's a baby, then you should have a baby voice. So those are your different characters. And you can count how many characters there are. The setting, remember when we talked about setting in fiction, we talk about setting as the time and the place. So it's going to tell you exactly what the setting is, what it looks like in this play. Then continuing on, you have Act 1. So Act 1 comes before the scene. So think of the Act 1, think of acts like chapters, and scenes are kind of like sub-chapters. So if Act 1 is your chapter, Scene 1 is your sub-chapter. Because you can have multiple scenes. You can have Scene 1, Scene 2, Scene 3, Scene 4, all in Act 1. So Act 1 is kind of the first set. And then all the characters come out on the stage. They play these parts, they read these lines, memorize these lines, and then when there's a break, it will change into Act 2. So you have Act 1 and Scene 1. Remember, Scene 1 is when you start off in some specific type of setting. So in parentheses here, it says, 3 of the kids enter an empty room. They look around curiously. Samara hides on the other side of the door. That in parentheses there that's the instructions. Okay, that's the stage instructions. That tells the actor exactly what to do. You don't read those lines. You don't say those lines. You just do those lines. So anything in parentheses, you're doing. Then if your character Samara, this is what you would say. But remember, anything in parentheses, you're not going to say out loud. It just tells you what to do, the actions you're supposed to take. It says speaking from behind the door. So you don't actually say that out loud. You just speak from behind a door. And then you say these lines, I don't like this room, you guys. It is too dark. Maybe we should go back downstairs and watch a movie. And then Jaden comes in and says his line. And it should tell him what he's doing too, which it does here in parentheses. So then here at the bottom it says in scene 1. So then you know that this scene ends and then the setting is going to change. So maybe here they were in a house and then in scene 1 they go into scene 2 and maybe they're in a park. So the setting completely changes, and then those workers that are on stage production, they can actually change the setting. The curtain comes down, they change the setting, they change the scenery, and they change the scene. And the actors come back on stage and then they go into that different scene. Okay? So that's a good example to show you what a script looks like for a drama. So what I want you to do is now I want you to log into Flowcabulary. You have an assignment there. I want you to watch that video, What is Drama? And then take the quiz afterwards just to make sure that you understand what a drama is before you're actually going to perform one. So make sure you do well on that quiz. If you don't do well, go ahead and look over it again and see kind of where you went wrong, just to get a better understanding. Then third, what you must do, and this is the fun part, the stage is yours. You might have been told before, don't be so dramatic. Well, this is your chance to be dramatic. So pretend you're an actor, choose from the following. So you can either do this option or you can do this option, whichever one's more comfortable for you. I know some of us aren't big into making videos and kind of a bit shy. So if that's the case, then you can choose the other option. So figure out which one works best for you. Choice 1, you go online and you find a play. So in Google Classroom, I have a link that has several different scripts that you can look at and choose one of those if you'd like. And if you don't have internet, they're in your packet. And you can choose one of those scripts, act it out, find things at home, go outside, use your pets, use your family members, whatever's around you, and lights, camera, action. You should perform the play and have someone video that play. Then post it on Google Classroom. Don't make it too long, because if it's really, really long, then you're going to have a hard time uploading it. It might take it a while to upload. You can use YouTube to upload a video, or you can just straight upload a video from your phone to Google Classroom. You should be able to do that. If you have any problems with the technology, just give me a message on Dojo or Google Classroom and I'll try to walk you guys through it. So make a video this way. Option 2, if you don't want to actually act out the drama. Option 2 is if you're a bit camera shy, just write your own drama. So pay attention to all these examples that you're looking at in Flowcabulary and online and see what those examples are like, and then write your own creative one similar to those examples. So you got to make sure you have a setting. You might have a narrator. You need to have your characters and what they say, what they do. You need to make sure to have act 1, scene 1, include all of that. And you can write your own. And then when you're finished, just take a picture of that script that you made and upload that to Google Classroom. So 2 options. First option, you can act out a drama, one from online, so it's already there written for you. All you have to do is act it out, take a video, upload it. Or option 2 would be to write your own. If you're a better writer than actor, then option 2 might be your choice. So if you have any questions, remember to reach out. That's what your assignments look like for this week. You guys need to make sure you're doing your assignments, because these will be for a grade. So make sure you're putting in your best work, your best efforts, and getting those in. If you don't have any internet access, then we have the packet worksheets, What is Drama from Flowcabulary. You can just do this. I'll attach this if you want to do the paper version instead of the video and online version. So those are your Flowcabulary packet version. And then these are the scripts that I put in the packet version as well. So if you don't have access to internet, or if it's difficult trying to find all these things, then you can just use the examples I gave you. So this is one of the scripts that you could use, and it tells you how many parts there are, parts 2. So you have to have a meat eater character and a plant eater character. So you have to find somebody in your house and act this out and take a video of it. So remember, that's option 1, is to take one of these scripts and then act it out and take a video, or use this as an example and write your own script. So I included a few more examples in the packet, but this link is also attached to Google Classroom. So this is just for those that might not have access to internet. Okay? So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Have some fun with it. Get creative. And I look forward to seeing what you guys create. Bye.